Welcome to the Victory Education Lounge. I'm your host, Maurice, and today we're diving into part 23 of our series on metabolic health. The onset of insulin resistance, early warning signs. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts or experiences on this topic. Have you ever wondered how insulin resistance sneaks up on you? Welcome to the Victory Education Lounge, where we delve into the mysteries of our bodies and how they respond to our lifestyle choices. Today, we're continuing our journey into the world of metabolic health with part 23 of our series, the onset of insulin resistance, early warning signs. Insulin resistance, the stealthy foe, often begins its silent march long before any diagnosis of diabetes. It's like a quiet storm brewing beneath the surface, invisible and unnoticed until it's already causing havoc. So why are we talking about this? Because knowledge is power. Understanding insulin resistance, spotting the early warning signs, and knowing how to respond can be life-changing. It's about taking charge of your health, being proactive rather than reactive. So buckle up and prepare for an in-depth exploration of insulin resistance. Recognizing the early warning signs can be crucial for prevention and management. Let's dive in. One of the earliest and most visible signs is the accumulation of fat around your midsection. This is more than just an aesthetic concern. This type of fat, known as visceral fat, is metabolically active and can interfere with the normal functioning of insulin, leading to insulin resistance. The next indicator to watch out for is elevated fasting blood sugar. If your fasting blood sugar levels are consistently between 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter, you may be in the pre-diabetic range. This could be an early signal of insulin resistance. The third sign revolves around your skin. Have you noticed any small, soft skin growths, particularly around your neck and armpits? These are known as skin tags, and their presence may be linked to insulin resistance. Let's stick with the skin for a moment. Acanthosis nigricans, which manifests as a darkening and thickening of the skin, primarily in body folds and creases, is another warning sign. This skin condition is strongly associated with insulin resistance. The fifth sign involves your appetite. Do you find yourself feeling hungry shortly after meals? This could be due to your cells not efficiently using the glucose from your food because of insulin resistance. And lastly, for this segment, we'll talk about fatigue. Feeling tired, especially after meals, can indicate that your body is struggling to manage blood sugar effectively. This kind of fatigue is more than just feeling a bit sleepy after lunch. It's a persistent sense of tiredness that can impact your quality of life. Recognizing these early warning signs of insulin resistance is key to prevention and management. In the next segment, we'll discuss more signs and delve into solutions for managing this condition. Stay tuned. High blood pressure is another sign that insulin resistance may be looming. Just as insulin affects how our cells use glucose, it also plays a role in regulating our blood pressure. Insulin resistance can lead to an imbalance in this regulation, often resulting in hypertension. The next warning sign is specific to women. Polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS. This hormonal disorder is often linked to insulin resistance. Symptoms include irregular periods, acne, and excess hair growth. If you're experiencing these symptoms, it may be worth discussing insulin resistance with your healthcare provider. Our next sign to look out for is an elevated level of triglycerides and low HDL cholesterol in your blood. This lipid profile is quite common in those with insulin resistance. It's a good idea to keep an eye on these levels, as they can give valuable insight into your metabolic health. Now let's talk about weight. If you've been eating right, staying active, but are still finding it difficult to lose weight, it might be time to consider insulin resistance. The condition can make it hard for your body to burn fat, making weight loss a real challenge. If you're frequently feeling tired, especially after meals, it's another sign that your body might be struggling to manage blood sugar effectively. This is because insulin resistance can prevent your cells from effectively using the glucose in your food for energy, leaving you feeling drained. Remember, these signs are just potential indicators. If you're experiencing any of them, it doesn't necessarily mean you have insulin resistance, but it's worth paying attention to them, as they can act as early warnings, giving you the opportunity to take steps towards prevention or management. In essence, insulin resistance is a complex condition with many interrelated factors. It's crucial to listen to your body and take note of any changes, no matter how small they may seem. If you're eating right and exercising but still struggling to lose weight, insulin resistance could be the culprit. Now that we've identified these warning signs, it's time to discuss solutions. Let's delve into some strategies for managing and preventing insulin resistance. First on our list is diet. A low-carb, high-fiber diet can be a powerful tool in managing insulin resistance. By reducing carbohydrate intake, you lower the demand for insulin. Simultaneously, high-fiber foods slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing insulin spikes. Moving on, we have exercise. Regular physical activity is another proven method to improve insulin sensitivity. Exercise encourages your muscles to use glucose for energy, reducing the levels in your blood. Lastly, let's talk about intermittent fasting. This eating pattern, which involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, can improve insulin sensitivity by giving your body a break from producing insulin. Intermittent fasting is not suitable for everyone, especially those with certain medical conditions. Remember, before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional. Stress management is another crucial strategy in combating insulin resistance. Chronic stress can exacerbate the condition by raising blood sugar levels and making your body less responsive to insulin. Incorporating stress management techniques such as yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises can help mitigate these effects. The upside is that managing stress can improve your overall well-being and not just your insulin resistance. However, the downside is that it can be challenging to implement stress management techniques in our fast-paced, busy lifestyles. Next, let's talk about sleep hygiene. Poor sleep or lack of sleep is linked to insulin resistance. When we don't get enough rest, our bodies produce hormones that can interfere with insulin's function. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, like maintaining regular sleep schedules, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring your sleep environment is conducive to rest, can significantly benefit your insulin sensitivity. The pro here is that good sleep hygiene benefits multiple aspects of health, not just insulin resistance. The con, however, is that improving sleep hygiene may require lifestyle changes or addressing underlying sleep disorders, which can be a challenge for some. Finally, we come to supplements. Certain supplements like berberine and alpha-lipoic acid have been found to improve insulin sensitivity. Berberine works by reducing glucose production in the liver and increasing insulin sensitivity, while alpha-lipoic acid helps turn glucose into energy for your cells. The advantage of supplements is that they can complement other strategies you're employing to manage insulin resistance. However, they should not replace those strategies. The downside is that the effectiveness of supplements can vary from person to person, and they should always be taken under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Remember, it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your lifestyle or supplement regimen. Supplements like berberine and alpha-lipoic acid may help, but they should complement other strategies, not replace them. In conclusion, insulin resistance is a silent predator, often developing long before diabetes is diagnosed. We've uncovered 10 early warning signs, from increased abdominal fat, elevated fasting blood sugar, and skin tags, to more subtle indicators like frequent hunger, fatigue, high blood pressure, and difficulty losing weight. For women, polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS, might be a signal. Changes in your skin and in your lipid profile could also be telling signs. But knowledge is the first step to action. We've discussed 6 strategies to manage and prevent insulin resistance: adopting a low-carb, high-fiber diet, engaging in regular physical activity, considering intermittent fasting, managing stress, improving sleep hygiene, and exploring beneficial supplements. Each has its pros and cons, and what works best will depend on individual circumstances and health conditions. Remember, recognizing the early warning signs can be crucial for prevention and management, and it's never too late to make positive changes in your lifestyle. Thank you for joining us in the Victory Education Lounge. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive deeper into effective strategies for reversing insulin resistance. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up. share this video with friends and family who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on metabolic health and wellness. The information in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before making significant changes to your lifestyle or starting any new health regimen. Until next time, this is Maurice, wishing you vibrant health and vitality.